Hey, this is Derek Depker with Kindle Bestseller Secrets, here with a quick review and sneak peek at the product One Sentence Book Plotting Techniques. Now, this is a WSO out right now, and you can tell a little bit about what's going on with this from the sales page, but it's not very detailed. And so I had a chance to actually go through it, and I wanted to tell you a little bit more about it because I do feel like it could be offer some value for some people. So the product itself, there's a few things actually inside the zip. You have the main guide, which is what I have opened right now, and I'll show you some of the other stuff. And what it does is it covers all the details about what makes a great plot. It shows you some different techniques in terms of how to create a plot very quickly. And the key benefit of this is that it can save you, if you write fiction, a lot of time when it comes to creating your plots. And besides saving time, you'll probably end up with better plots. And really the thing that I liked about it, and the reason why I would recommend looking into it, is that when you understand how to do some of the stuff that's talked about in here, it gives you basically the formula for a great, let's say, three sentence synopsis for your Kindle book that is perfect for the kind of thing you want to have in your Kindle book description. So although I'm not a fiction writer, that's why I recommend checking out these people that know a little bit more about fiction writing than I do. I can look at different fiction books on Kindle and tell which ones have a good description and which ones don't. But when it comes to how to actually create those types of descriptions that really engage the readers without going into too much detail, which is one mistake, or being so vague that it doesn't draw a person in, you have to find that right balance. So besides the fact that it would help you actually plot and prepare for writing your fiction book, it's helpful for creating a good description. So that's what I like about this, and I thought it was overall pretty good value. I'm just doing a quick run through, and it uses a children's book and a romance book as an example, and of course the technique applies to any niche. So that's the main guide, and then there's some of these different docs in here that you can kind of fill in yourself, where you see it has the Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, three-sentence synopsis. That's what's helpful for your Kindle book description. And then, of course, in the main guide, it shows you how to actually do this stuff. And then so that's one of the sheets. And then it has several different things. So you can see it gives you some different formulas at the setting. Protagonist with a need conflicts with antagonist with a need, but with a twist. So it's very, very formulaic in this format, but you understand how to use this to create the overall plot and outline for a fiction book. So I thought this was pretty valuable for fiction writers, and it's kind of flying under the radar. You might not know about it, and the sales page doesn't really do it much justice. So this is something I think is worth checking out if you're a fiction writer and you want to save yourself some time and effort when it comes to preparing for your fiction writing. Unless you've already mastered the process, then you might not get as much out of this, but I thought it looked pretty good from my end. So this is Derek Depker, and if you have any questions, then you can contact me at info@ebookbestsellersecrets.com.